everybody. I really encourage you guys to review the announcements. It is essential to our success that you review these announcements. They're not just like filler to take up in your bright space area. They're essential components of our class. They carry not only supplemental material, but also integral bits of information that might clarify stuff, such as the grading with the discussion forums. It'll have information about grading, it'll have supplemental information about content that we are exploring, but also, and perhaps most importantly, it will have reminders of what assignments are due when. So please be reviewing those announcements. And just in case we're not 100% sure how to view the most recent announcements, I'm going to show you really quickly. Alright, so this is what our main page looks like for most of us. There's my fan, I'm sorry, it's loud. When we log in, you might have different announcements here on this page than maybe I do, but we want to always be sure that we kind of opt in to view all of our main announcements. So you can kind of scroll through here and click on specific announcements, but also if we click on course menus, we can click on announcements and it'll take us to our main announcements page. And why this is important is it will send you to the most recent listing of all of the announcements that I have posted already. And you can kind of scroll through and review some of the posts that maybe you haven't looked at yet. But as you can see, there's a lot of information here, a lot more information than maybe just that little square with just the blurb of what the announcement is about. And as you can see, I will always include specific information on what the assignments are due, when they're due, and whether or not it is a double submission, because remember that's a key component to our class. And if you just kind of scroll through, you can see all of our past ones. So I really just wanted to take a minute to encourage you to actually click on the View All Announcements option. Now we're going to go back. I'm going to show you another quick way to do this as well. So when we log into class, this is what most of us see, the most recent one. As you can see, there's not a lot of information available here. So let's be sure that we are always clicking View All Announcements. And again, you can do that by clicking on Course Menu and then Announcements. But you can also scroll down below the top 3 announcements that are sitting here and click on View All Announcements as well. So there are 2 different ways for us to view our announcements. And again, this will load and you can scroll through and actually see the full text of the announcements. And again, it's going to be a lot of information, assignment clarifications, when stuff are due, quick notes to kind of help us make sure that we are all on the same page. Often, though of course not always, a question that you might have will be answered in these announcements. But always feel free to email me, text me. You can also post in the general discussion forum when we have these questions. But make sure that you are reviewing our announcements. You are responsible for the information that we put in there. And it is the main way that I will communicate these kind of key concepts as well as that supplemental information to you. So as always, if you have any questions, post in the general discussion forum, email me, text me, whatever we can do to help you feel supported. And again, in no way am I dismissing any questions that you might have. Feel free to post in the general discussion forums, email, but let's make sure that we are reviewing these announcements. They are incredibly important to our success. Hang in there, we're through week 1. You guys are doing amazing.